President Trump headed to Iowa today with plans to push forward his affordability agenda. But what will the president say, and how could that impact your bank account? Joining me now to break it all down is the co-host of The Big Money Show, Taylor Riggs. Taylor, great to have you here in studio. Look, the speech is going to be farm focused. Iowa is pretty big into ag, but it's going to be affordability driven. Yeah. What wins should he be touting to convince the American people that, hey, when you go to the polls in November, keep voting Republican?
GDP right now, Atlanta Fed says it's 5.4%. Real wages are up 1 to 2%. Those are wages adjusted for inflation. Gas down below $2.60 in many states. So those are sort of the wins that he can tout, though manufacturing is still very much in a recession. So those tariffs need more time to pull manufacturing back here in the U.S. But durable goods orders yesterday showed capital investment is now up 8.2% year over year. So good in terms of capital investment coming back to the U.S.
What did I say the last time you were on the program as you were leaving? I said, this whole midterm is going to come down to people's tax refunds. And it looks like the Wall Street Journal is listening to our conversation. As tax season officially kicks off yesterday, Americans, according to the Journal, could see a significant jump in their refunds. Wall Street Journal reporting there's going to be $100 billion more in refunds this year than last year. So I will ask you the question now officially on air. Will that be enough to win the primary, win Republicans the midterms?
You know, it might, because this is money back in your pocketbook. If you're getting an extra couple $1,000s this refund season, thanks to the Big Beautiful Bill Act that went into effect, that was signed last July, that's actually enough when we're thinking about how underwater we've been in the last 5 years. So $1,000 or a couple $1,000s bucks for the average person, huge amount of money that really could change the perception of this economy. Again, this year it's cash flow in versus cash flow out. Who's winning that race?
Normal guys get tongue-tied when they talk about a lady they love. I get tongue-tied when I talk about the refund that I'm going to get. I finished my taxes on Sunday when we were stuck for the storm. I went to my office here. I did it. Ask Carly. I was glowing yesterday because I'm just so excited about taxes. More importantly than my personal situation, is there an area that we are currently not talking about when it comes to affordability that you expect Americans to see a major change in the next couple of months? You
know, I think it'll come down to like no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, Social Security, all of that. If you haven't changed your withholding status, you should be getting more in your paycheck. That's like nitty gritty stuff that's really complicated to talk about on a campaign trail, but that is real cash flow in your seeing more money in your pocketbook than you are outflows. So again, it's all about bringing inflation back down to about 2.5%. We're at 2.9%, slowly starting to bring that down. If the Federal Reserve starts to cut rates in the first half of this year, how much does that help bring mortgage rates down? So all of those things are conversations that they can be having leading up to the midterm.
I'm going to throw one fly in this ointment here. We're still waiting on a Supreme Court decision on tariffs. Is that the wild card in all this?
It could be, but I'm not convinced that even if they rule against the Trump administration, it's very complicated to hand out refunds to these corporations. So the Supreme Court could say it's not retroactive, just from here going forward, we're done with that. They also, either way, this could be a win because business leaders get certainty regardless of how the Supreme Court rules.
And as you folks on the Business Channel always remind us, certainty is what drives markets.
That's all we want.
Taylor Riggs, you can watch her on The Big Money Show on the Fox Business Network. Taylor Riggs, thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.